It is good that we are here together for a few moments to share a few thoughts. Let me begin by saying first that you are all in my heart at this difficult time, all in my prayers, especially those who have a loved one sick or who have unfortunately experienced mourning due to the coronavirus or other causes. I pray for all those in the medical profession, our first responders, and all who continue to work for us, putting their lives and their families at risk. May God give them strength and protection. Morris West wrote a novel entitled Daughter of Silence. It's a story about an attorney named Carlo Rienzi and how he was tested and how he found himself. Carlo had never been tested before, professionally or personally. He was fearful, he was apprehensive, and he knew it would eventually come, and it did. A case that seemed impossible. A young woman had shot the mayor of a small village without provocation, or at least so it seemed on the surface. Carlo was assigned by the court as the woman's defense lawyer. The evidence against her was overwhelming. The people in the town had loved their mayor and found no reason why he should be killed. The whole town, as you might imagine, was against Carlo and his client. Although it was the woman who would face the jury, the trial for Carlo had been greater. It was a test of his character. For Carlo, it was personal. Could he perform as he had been trained? Would he hold up under pressure? The trial was a test of his will as well. In the face of overwhelming adversity, could he provide her a fair and complete defense? The trial took place in a small courtroom in the village where the crime had been committed. Carlo went to the village to investigate. He found the rationale for the woman's actions. He discovered that the mayor was not the kind and gentle man which most people in the village knew. He had a mysterious, dark side. In the end, Carlo's client was convicted, but she received the least sentence possible for the crime. Carlo Rienzi, as a lawyer, had been tried and found worthy. He had faith in himself and was confident about the future. He had grown in so many ways. As we journey through life, it has many trials and crosses, as we all know. And these trials and crosses test our faith. What we are going through now is testing our faith, which, if successfully negotiated, will lead us to a recognition of God. In 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 3 to 9, we are told that faith needs to be tested to be proven. Through trial, our faith becomes stronger. Faith tested prepares us for future trials yet unknown. It is our faith, my dear friends, drawn from Jesus' resurrection, that grows stronger by trial, leading us to our ultimate goal, salvation, eternal life. All of us now are being tested like never before by this dark enemy known as COVID-19. Through this cross and the many crosses that come with it, this trial, we are assured of our risen Lord's presence. He tells us again, I'm with you. Do not be afraid. He is there to calm the churning seas in our life. Do not be afraid. I am with you. Pain, the fear, the loss, the sorrow, the anger, the frustration that many of us feel can be easily moved to throwing in the towel. Do not give up. Grow stronger. Be positive. Rely on your faith. Let it grow ever stronger. And let us learn as Carlo Rienzi did in our opening image. We will triumph over this cross, this trial. Let's be strengthened by our faith. We will grow through this with the help of God. And in the end, we will be a better people, a holier people. I spent the past several weeks talking with many parishioners, and you sense a stronger faith, the need to receive the Eucharist. Now we can only do it spiritually. The need to gather around the table of the Lord, to come into our worship space. The faith is stronger. We need to believe, we must believe, that the trials of our faith that we are encountering now, we must endure and will bring us closer to God, closer to eternal life, and of course, closer to one another. We're seeing that all around us. Hopefully you're seeing that within your own family. We also, again, must be mindful of the most vulnerable among us. Reach out to them to the extent you can. They are very special. They are God's gift. God bless you, and God's peace.